Good afternoon. Hope you're having a wonderful, relaxing day today. So, I've had a very relaxing yet productive day. I've been busy all morning and I've gotten stuff done around here. I spent time with Booger and also the cat that's outside that I take care of, Blackie. Spent some time feeding her and petting her and loving on her. She loves that. She even though she's a feral, she is such a lap cat. So just spend some time sitting out in the sun, enjoying the warm weather here in Oregon and just relaxing. Sometimes just a quiet moment relaxing in the sun is all you need to make you feel peaceful. But I'll tell you who's not feeling peaceful. It's Chantal. And she hasn't felt peaceful ever since Ramadan began. She's been a ragey mess, and she's doing a live right now, celebrating the fact that she got her YouTube silver play button plaque, although there's all kinds of evidence that points in the direction of it's an absolute fake, that she bought that plaque. But we're going to get into that. I'm going to show you different stuff on Twitter that shows it's definitely a fake. She definitely bought it, and we're just going to react to the live and then we'll just call it a day. I also want to take a moment to say thank you to all the people that showed up to the tarot live that I did late last night. Really had a wonderful time. It was so chill, it was so relaxing, and the cards were literally screaming at me. I also enjoyed using the new deck that I brought into it. It just spoke to me last night. It said, pick us up, we got things to say. And they gave a lot of great messages. So, we're going to get into the Twitter stuff. There's a lot of it. And then we're going to get into her live, which I'll just let you guys know right now. She's not raging. She's not yelling. She's just making simple small talk. But I got some things to say about the small talk. So let's go to the Twitters and see what the lovely people on Twitter have to say. Give them their points of view. Okay. So for anybody who happens to be on Twitter, you can join me on Twitter and follow me there under Wild Girl Sarah. So let's start here with Perfectly Imperfect, saying Foodie Beauty saying that someone's adult child isn't someone's kid, while still getting Easter baskets from her mom at age 40, says all we need to know about this lying hypocrite. So her mom still gives her Easter baskets and she's not a child. Okay. Unusual. Never heard of that before, but do what you want to do, I guess. Speaking of that, here are my thoughts about Chantal criticizing somebody else's parenting. Chantal really doesn't have any room to talk, does she? Because she hasn't been a real good parent to anything. I wouldn't trust Chantal to take care of a houseplant. Anything that comes in contact with her is negatively affected, is harmed by her, is neglected by her. Uh, whether it's people or animals, there's not a single living thing with a heartbeat, with a voice, that can say that it was made better by knowing Chantal, by having contact with Chantal. So she neglects herself and then she neglects anything around her, human or not human. So for her to criticize someone who's a parent, and being a parent of anything is a big responsibility, whether it's an animal or a pet. Once you become a parent or a guardian of something, that means you are in charge of the welfare and the well being of that living thing. You're saying to that living thing, you can trust me. I will provide for you. I will keep you safe. I will keep you comfortable. And she's never going to been a good parent to anything. So going after somebody else's parenting, Chantal, you really shouldn't be doing that. But let's keep going here. This is courtesy of Queen of WTF, and this is from Chantal's current live, saying, why do you act like this? It's not cute. You don't look cute when you do it. Just stop. So let's watch the clip.
Of the dryer. Whoa, ow! I just.
A 40-year-old woman whining like a little kid. It's not cute. And there have been some questions in the community. If Chantal is doing this on purpose? Is there someone in her audience that they like to see her infantize herself? Is she regressing? I mean, I got questions. By Salah taking on all the responsibility, Chantal, in your mind, is that making you mentally, emotionally regress to acting like a child? Or is there someone in your audience that they have that kind of fetish? I don't know, but whatever is going on here, I have to agree with Queen. It's not cute. Reality Check says 8 days. Chantal got the plaque in 8 days after hitting 100K. Garlic Bread did a video about the cardstock and bonded paper his came with, while Chantal's looks like cheap printer paper, and his took way longer to apply for and receive only 6 months ago. Chantal's plaque is 100% fake. And I am not at 100K, therefore I cannot get a real plaque. But I will say this about YouTube. When it comes to YouTube, they are so slow about everything. Just to get monetized, where all they have to do is send you a code through physical mail in order for you to activate your Google AdSense account, that can take well over a month just for a code they send you through regular mail. So, how in the world was she able to get a plaque in 8 days when a plaque is something physical and it has to be built from scratch? How is that even possible? Unless it was a fake. Dr. Sinatra says, I am willing to bet that Chantal's 100% bought that plaque. When I hit 100K subs on my old channel, it took a couple of weeks to even redeem the code they send you. There you go. Let alone get the code, redeem it, have it made, and have it shipped to Kuwait. I'm calling BS. So, yeah, that's another thing. Chantal's in Kuwait. So, I would imagine it would take longer to ship the plaque from the United States, which is where YouTube is, over to Kuwait. So how did she get the plaque that quickly? Yeah, if it smells like fake, it is fake. Foodie Beauty, Yup says, Foodie is manic again. Her bipolar cycle continues. Future forecast suggests an emotional crash with a chance of rage. Notice her rather low audience attendance. Well, that's the thing. She can buy a plaque and she can do the sub for sub and get to 100K for whatever bragging rights or whatever personal goal she's trying to hit. She can cheat her way to 100K, but it doesn't mean her channel is going to be more prosperous. So here she is doing the current live and she's got less than 400 viewers. For a 100K channel, that is terrible. It is absolutely terrible. But Chantal is all about the short-term goals and rewards. You know, she wants a man, she's going to buy a man, even though the man doesn't love her. She wants to get to 100K, so she's going to buy her way there, even though it doesn't mean her channel's going to do any better. Like everything she's doing, it's all about self gratification and an ego boost, but it doesn't mean there's any long term rewards out of it. But there she is. There's a screenshot for the current live. This person says, hey, Chantal, what font did you use? So I guess this is the letter. Yeah, this looks cheap. This does not look like an official letter from a company. I mean, just looking at the paper looks like cheap printer paper you would get at a regular store. For a plaque, an important plaque from YouTube, wouldn't the paper be heavier, be more official looking? Yeah, I think so. That looks phony. Looks phony to me. Dell says people report having to wait months, but Chantal hit 100K, applied, had her channel reviewed, was sent the code, then they made it and shipped it to Kuwait in 3 weeks when she wouldn't even get her mom to send her the clothes she ordered because the post is so bad in Kuwait. X to doubt. Yeah, strange, isn't it? She talked about how her mother couldn't send her clothes, but she got the plaque really quick. Interesting. Okay, nature. This is something cool from Nature is Amazing saying, what animal is this? Well, it looks like a chinchilla. Aren't they cute? I think it's either a chinchilla or a flying squirrel. I can't really tell. But it's cute and it's fluffy. It's so fluffy. All right, this is from Judge Judy saying you can change your name persona by 100K plaque off of Etsy. Pretend that past never happened, but remember. We're going to keep reminding the internet how you pour the cat food on the floor and left scummy water in the bowl. So, for anybody who wants to know the environment that BBJ and Sam were living in, here's a screenshot from Chantal's bedroom when she was back in the villa. And that box that's sitting next to the food, I guess that was supposed to function as a litter box, even though there's no litter in it. She was having her cats poo and pee in leftover boxes. But there's no excuse for that mess right there. She lived at the villa. She had plenty of time to clean. Or even if she didn't want to, there are people out there that they need jobs, want jobs that would gladly act as maids for her. There's no reason for this filth. She had her pets living in that. Yup says Foodie Beauty YouTube award box arrived damaged. Other recipients could claim that the box used is practically indestructible. Foodie's box, however, appears noticeably thin to me. Yeah, it's a company. And they're going to ship out quality products. So if they're sending you a plaque, the box is going to be pretty heavy duty, right? Unless it's cheap. So the real original box is something that you practically need a blowtorch to get into, but this box is broken. This is perfectly imperfect, and this is a clip with Pulpy. We love Pulpy. He's so cool. Pulpy makes me laugh and helps remind me of the ridiculousness that is Foodie. Tat Von B says, everybody is stupid and I'm good at arguing and I take YouTube to court. I love Pulpy. He's so nice. I don't know how he manages to react to this cretin with so much poise. So let's watch the clip.
She is going to represent herself. Yay!
And I have valid points. I'm not stupid like most people in Gore World. I'm not.
I'm sorry. This is a really good bit. I need you all to listen because this is funny.
It needs to be criticized in body shaming at all. Are you kidding? Yeah, I'm good at arguing. Trust me. And I have valid points. I'm not stupid like most people in Gore World. I'm not. Who can't even figure.
Everybody's stupid. Everybody's stupid, and I'm really good at arguing. And I'm going to take YouTube to court with $100 in my pocket and a dream. I want to see it.
I'd love to see it too. I would love to see it too. I want to see her take YouTube to court. If she can't argue with people in Girl World on YouTube, can you imagine her in court up against attorneys and lawyers, putting her under cross-examination? Can you just imagine? If she can't handle Girl World, if she can't argue her way around anybody in Girl World, can you imagine this one in court? Now that, ladies and gentlemen, would be content. Foodie Beauty in court, defending herself. That would be the content of the century. That would be amazing. That would be more amazing than 100 rages combined. So, thank you for that, Tat and Popey. Great channel, sir. Florida Salt and Sass Point says, LMAO, Goose Checks had more people subscribe to her since Chins went off and showed she reported her. Nice. Goose Chuck is awesome. We love Goose Chuck over here. She's so great. She's so on point. She's so blunt. And thank you for showing up in my tarot live last night, Goose Chuck. And Foodie just doesn't learn her lesson. When it comes to going off on reactors, she knows how it goes. You can't talk about somebody without promoting them. Every single time she goes off on a reactor, that reactor's channel blows up. So she's reporting Goose Chuck. And if Goose Chuck got extra subs out of it, well done. Bravo. Bravo to Goose Chuck for being entertaining, and bravo for Chantal for being stupid yet again. Okay, so Lime Jello says someone get Chantal to show the backside of her YouTube play button. On the left is the fake one from eBay. On the right is the real one. So this is the real plaque right here. This is the fake. This is obviously fake. Fake construction. And here's the real one. And as you can see, YouTube, they when they build it, they make sure that you've got things that you can hang it up correctly. So yeah, show the backside of that plaque, Chantal. Let's see how authentic it is. Okay, now this is interesting from Seen It All, and thank you for posting this. Now, this has to do with Chantal getting on camera and showing herself during Ramadan. This person, Do Nuz, on the Foodie Cutie subreddit, has some amusing insight, screenshot attached, on Chantal's cosplaying. She performed the beginning positions of prayer meant exclusively for men. She's just clumsily copying Salah's movements, and he obviously doesn't give a crap about correcting his wife. Women are supposed to do a more modest variation, which she would have learned had she ever spent any time around his family, friends, a mosque, or, Google. So I guess these are the positions that when you do the prayer, they're meant for men. And over here are the positions meant for women. So she's imitating what the men do when really this is what she should be doing. So that's very informative. And thank you for posting that. She's been in Kuwait for a year. She's been a reverted Muslim for a while. She should know these things already. Florida Salt and Sass Point says, can't adequately take care of a hamster, but she will tell people how they should parent. Right? Learn to take care of yourself and your pets before you start telling parents what to do, Chantal. Nature is amazing, saying, this is so cute. Oh, look, it's a stingray. They're so cute. Be careful, though. They can spit at you. And cuteness overload from Science Girl. You got baby goats running all over the place. Oops, sorry. Can you just imagine being in a store and seeing baby goats just kicking it up? That is so cute. They're just having a good time, as kids do. Yup Yup says, well, looky here, Foodie. Why would YouTube say you're ineligible? Bottom 90% of YouTube says, my theory is that she ordered the plaque when she was buying and begging for subs. She wanted to hit it around her birthday, and she said, screw it. Subs are stagnant now, and YouTube says she's ineligible. Okay. So bottom 90% of YouTube says, YouTube, can you kindly verify if this is accurate? Thank you in advance. Team YouTube on Twitter says, hi. Aside from these guidelines, you also have to meet the eligibility criteria outlined here. Also, note that creator awards are given at YouTube's discretion, and each channel is carefully reviewed to make sure the criteria are met. So again, YouTube, they take their time with things. They go slow. So first you got to hit 100K. Then they got to really look at your channel. And that review process may take some time. And then they got to decide, do we want to give this person a plaque? Then they got to build the plaque, then send it to you. It takes more than 2 weeks for all of that, y'all. She's a liar. She's an absolute liar. Okay, now, Chantal. Okay, another one from Yup Yup saying, this Muslim woman saying that Foodie Beauty is completely praying incorrectly. It isn't just a direction. She claims that essentially every movement is wrong and that Scatman isn't correcting her as husbands are required to do. Okay, so this person's post. Here we go. As someone from a Muslim family, you are all right. She is cosplaying at it. She is not a real Muslim. She says, people focused on the direction of the Qibla, which was correct, but the way she prays shows me there is no depth, no examination and serious study of the religion. First of all, when you pray, you have to look at the top middle area of the praying mat all the time. That is for focus reasons and not to get distracted. Look at the first picture, what she is doing and where she has her eyes. One thing all around the world, no matter which group of Muslims you belong to, men and women start their prayers differently. The first she makes with her hands is only for male prayers. You would never find female prayers position their hands like that for, is it takbir? The name of this position of the hand is called the takbir. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. And she is doing it like the man are doing it by position her hands on the top of their ears. The second picture shows you what kind of differences there are for men and women and how it is done correctly. The third picture, in which this cosplayer positions her hand on her upper belly, is also for men. Women have to position their hands on the chest, as it is shown on the second and fourth picture. This positioning's name is it Kiram? Again, she is doing it incorrectly. All this shows me is that she didn't bother to find out the differences. And I'm sure she will say, oh, I'm not perfect, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. You've had 1 year's time. They're the things kids at primary school learn. So I don't accept any excuses. So not only is she praying in the wrong direction, but I guess the positions for her are wrong. She's doing the male positions versus the female. So that's a very informative post. And thank you for that. Yup, yup. Yup Yup also says, Foodie Beauty finally admitted why she was Ramadan and raging in her last live. Her reason? I'm super extra hungry. What? She hasn't abstained from food. She can't blame that on the food. I'm sorry. I don't accept that. Lime Jello, YouTube states it takes 2 to 4 weeks for them to build the plaque, then to ship it out. How does she get it so quickly, and especially for it to be shipped internationally? Chantal, you bought this plaque just like you bought your subscribers and your husband. Okay, so let's look at the picture from YouTube. Claim your reward. If your channel's eligibility is approved, you'll get a notification on your Creator Studio within 1 week of passing a Creator Awards milestone. This notification will include a unique redemption code that you'll need to enter on our redemption portal. Once there, all you need to do is fill out your channel name and shipping information. Shipping. Once you submitted all of your information, we will begin handcrafting your Creator Award depending on where you live. It takes us 2 to 4 weeks to build and ship your award. You'll want to use this time to figure out where to hang it. So, yeah, fake, phony, fake and phony. Fake and phony, Chantal. Okay, so let's go on to her live. And again, she's doing her live. I don't know if she's done yet. But she was still going. Let me just go ahead and refresh. Okay, she's done. Good. Oh, crap. Well, the chat portion is going to be missing. It takes some time to process. We'll just start from here, and I'll keep checking to see when the chat pops back up. But I can't wait around an hour or two. I got things to do. So let's just go ahead and do this. Wait a second. She's in her house and she's fanning herself like she's hot. Why are you hot? Chantal, if you're in the house and you've got that AC cranked down as far as you can go, you shouldn't be hot like that. And given the fact that you are 500 plus pounds and you're constantly hot, but you've got pets in the house and animals are very sensitive to temperature. Cats cannot tolerate a temperature beyond 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Hamsters, they cannot tolerate a temperature below 60. So I don't know where your thermometer is, but if you've got it cranked down as low as you can go, you're going to end up unaliving your pets. You might want to get rid of them before something happens to them.
Oh,
What is that, a flex? Is that a flex, Chantal? I'm going to fan myself with my plaque. Girl, it's not the flex that you think it is. You bought your way to 100K. So it's a Pyrrhic victory. If it were a real victory, you'd be celebrating a lot louder. You bought that. You bought your way to 100K. But you know what? Have it. Have the fake plaque. Have the fake subs. You're not making more money. You're not getting more people watching you. So keep deluding yourself in Salah that you're doing better, because we know the truth.
What else can I use?
And by the way, before we get started, can I just take a moment to say to you that you acting up these days and going after channels and reporting people's thumbnails, that is such lame sauce. It is so weak. You're not even reporting their live streams. You're reporting people's thumbnails. And the people that you're reporting, I've seen the thumbnails. There's nothing offensive about it. You're just being petty and stupid. And you're doing it during Ramadan. Shouldn't you be abstaining from negative actions? But yet you keep leaning into it. You're going after different channels. Of course, you're going after FFG. You're always going after FFG. You went after Goose Chuck. You went after Doe-Eyed Cookie. You're going after everybody. You're a coward. And I don't understand you. I really don't. On one side, you do things that cater to the reactors. You want them to talk about you. You want them to focus on you. And yet when they don't, when they go elsewhere, you get upset. I don't get it. Going after people's thumbnails. For what purpose? To what end are you doing that? Showing all those reports about people you're reporting, that just proves to us how you're spending your time. You're not spending your time with hobbies or interests. You're spending your time on your phone, scrolling through, seeing who is reacting to you, whether they're monetized or not. And you're going to just be a complete butthole. You are. Ma'am, you've got bigger fish to fry. And I don't mean the kind in the kitchen. You've got really bad health. Your money's in the toilet. Salah is done with you. My card said so last night. They've been saying so for the longest. You got bigger problems. Yet you're avoiding the bigger problems by focusing on things that really don't matter. You're lucky that the reactors still talk about you. Do you understand? You're still lucky that we are focused on you, that people are still interested in your story. You want to go down the route of like trying to cancel everybody? Do you think that if you got rid of all the reaction channels, that suddenly everybody's going to want you? I got news for you. They won't. You're not that interesting. The only way that people can watch you anymore is through the reactors, because watching you is too boring. There's nothing of interest here. There's nothing interesting at all. Yet you're under the impression if you get rid of the reactors, you're going to get more money in pocket. That just shows me how desperate and broke you are. Because once upon a time, ma'am, you were making good money and you understood. I'll do my content. People react to me. By the reactors reacting to me, that means there's more chance of people knowing about me. So I'm just going to leave that alone. But you're so desperate and broke by your fault, what you did to yourself. You're blaming us for all of your problems. No, you are the common denominator. You are your worst problem. But lashing out the reactors and trying to make trouble for them, it's not going to mean a doggone thing in your life is going to get better. Stop being petty and stupid, running all over Twitter, running all over YouTube, bothering people. Leave people alone. They're not breaking TOS, but you are. Who is she yelling at?
Sergine! Guys, It is 10:17 here. Desert Live Hangout when? When I can sit in the desert comfortably. Hey, Charles Reed, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, Lois. Oh, yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day today, huh? You're having bangers and mash? Having bangers and getting mashed?
You know what, Chantal? On behalf of those who are Irish, you know, the ones that you call leprechauns, that's from somebody who is Irish, part Irish. Thanks for playing.
Jenna, you're funny. Hi, Ghostface. So, yeah, my leg still bothers me off and on. Right now is one of those times. Anyways, I am trying for the first time. Salah swears this is like the best dessert ever. Hi, Gabrielle. And I wanted to try it before, like, you know, just before I forget to, I guess. I don't know. I keep forgetting to try it. Do I like the heat?
And you just have to try it on stream. You just have to try dessert on stream. You couldn't do it off stream. Tell me you're catering to the feedies without telling me you're catering to the feedies, Chantal. You know, the same ones that are basically wanting you to get bigger and bigger and bigger and unhealthy and unhealthy and unhealthy. And if you happen to go to the hospital, they're not going to be there to hold your hand or pay your medical bills. But go ahead and cater to them.
Hate it. It makes me crabby and I'm hot right now. Hey, babe. Hey. Thank you. Congratulations. Ava, hello. Cicely. Never have I ever. Hey, Mary M. Do they have Costco? No. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, other ghost face. So I'll show you guys the plaque up close. Hi, Carrie. But it has like a mirror. But anyways. So this is it. Oh.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm looking at the plaque right now. Just the type in the front, it looks cheap. That does not look like a real plaque to me. Wouldn't the lettering on the plaque be more bold, more pronounced if it were real? That looks so cheaply printed.
Oh, there you are, guys. But it says everyday Miriam. Yes. So yeah. Yeah, it came very fast. Like we got a call. Babe, didn't you
I bet it did when it came from Temu or eBay. I'm sure it came real fast.
say that they were at the airport with the package? Like I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, because it's not a thing. Like the airport is gonna call you and go, "You're so important, Chantal, that we have your plaque for you. We held it just for you." Really? Like an airport full of people with things to do? Like Chantal's plaque takes special priority? Please.
Hi, Jessica. Because we don't really get residential mail here. So we gave the address for the post office, but my laugh is back. Okay, this is called pistachio dessert. It has pistachio like cream.
Holy moly, macaroni and cheese Batman.
With like bisque cookies and like.
Wow. Why am I even surprised? Why am I even shocked? Why am I shocked? This is normal Chantal, but I can't help it, y'all. I can't help it. Like, I should be used to seeing her eat large amounts of food by now, but I don't know. Every time I see her eat like that amount, it's shocking. It is absolutely shocking. And remember what I told you about if you have a problem with food, if it's in the house, you're going to eat it. Especially if it's something really good and really sweet. Look, I had a problem with carbs. I was a carb addict. Ooh, I love my carbs. The bread, any sugar. By the way, since we're here, little scientific fact for those who might want to know or need to know. Are you guys interested to know that when it comes to the brain, Coca-Cola and sugar, they both make the brain react the same. They both excite the brain. They fire up all the nerves. They give that sense of euphoria, I guess. So Chantal loves her sugar and she loves her carbs. And she's got that entire container of dessert. And you know what's going to happen? She's going to eat it all. That's not going to go to waste. The healthy food in her house will rot in her fridge, but I guarantee you that will be done within like a day or 2 days. It'll all be finished.
Fried vermicelli on top. Anyway, I don't know what it is, but it looks good.
Wait, what? Stop. Wait a minute. That was important. Let's go back. She said, I don't even know what this is. Did somebody buy that for her? Because how would she not know what it is? Did Salah buy that for her? Why would you have food in the house and you don't know what it is unless somebody else bought it for you? Why would you consume it if you're not sure what it is?
I'm not going to eat this whole thing. I'm going to have a few bites.
Liar. Listen, famous last words from anybody who's got a problem with food. I'm just going to have a few bites. Oh, I'm laughing because she's fooling herself. When I had an issue with food, those are my famous last words. I'm just going to have a few bites. I'm just going to have a few bites of ice cream. Next thing you know, the whole container is gone. You start off with good intentions. I'm just going to have a few bites. But then a few become more than a few. And next thing you know, the whole container is empty. So a sweet thing in the house with Chantal, and it's just going to be a few bites. She doesn't have the self-control to stop at a few bites. She's very impulsive. And worse, she's not happy right now. So what happens when you're not happy? If you're using something for comfort, to comfort yourself, you're self-soothing, you will overindulge in that thing looking for the soothing. So you're not going to stop at a few bites. Stop lying to your audience, Chantal. And it makes no sense if you're getting on camera and you're catering to the feedy people. Look, either go all in or get all out. Stop having one foot in one lane and one foot in the other. Don't lie to your audience. If you get on camera and you're catering to the feedy people, just come right out and say, yeah, I'm going to cater to you. I'm going to get on camera and eat my fill because that's what you do anyway. You know, go all in. Get on camera and say, yeah, I'm 550 pounds and I'm going to eat this entire dessert. They will love that. And that way the people in your audience that care about you, they'll know that you don't care about your health, and that'll give them the option that if they don't want to see you get more sick, they can leave. But stop effing around and lying to people, okay? Just stop.
Bites. Although they only give you one set of cutlery. Thank you, Ghostface. Thank you, guys. Where am I gonna put my plaque? I have no idea yet. Okay, let's try this. Huge.
That's insane.
I didn't want to.
Rule number 1 when it comes to food like that, you got to be on top of your portion controls. If you have an entire pie in front of you, you can't sit there and eat it like that. You can't. Take a little piece, put it on a plate, and then you'll just eat that portion. And that helps to be more mindful of what you're eating. But to then have an entire tin of whatever that is, you're going to eat the whole thing. All of it. Just because it's there. You're going to look at that as your portion.
Cake, I wanted to try this creamy goodness. Whoa, it's super thick and creamy. Do you guys like pistachio?
And you know what's really disturbing? Look how excited she's getting over that food. Do y'all notice the shift in her when it comes to food, certain kinds of food? The way she behaves when it comes to healthy food versus unhealthy food, like she immediately gets excited over the sugar and the carbs and the fast food. But healthy food, the excitement is not there because the healthy food doesn't give her that dopamine rush in her head. But you put dessert or sweets in front of her, it's like a kid in a candy store. Or when they first walk into an amusement park, like the excitement is there. This is her excitement.
Whoa, that smells good. Bismillah.
Yeah, you're catering to the feeties. And my apologies for anybody that has to watch her eat. And she thinks this is cute. She thinks it's really cute. Miss, I have a problem with food. Miss, I have uncontrolled diabetes. My blood sugar is dangerously high, and I don't give a crap about that. Coming on camera, 1 minute crying about her health issues, the next minute coming on camera and flipping the bird to her diabetes and all of her health problems, and to the subs that care about her. She thinks this is cute.
Hi, Kiki. Thanks, Ethan. Thank you, babe. That's sweet. Oh, yeah, they use vermicelli for a lot of desserts here. I know, I always thought that a bit weird at first.
You know, I'm going to be real interested if Sansa Cooks does a video showing the macros on this particular dessert, like how many calories are in that.
It tastes like a...
I don't care to watch her eat.
Whoa! Ow! I just...
Oh, shut up.
It was very good, but like it?
Wait,
It's
don't tell me you're giving that dessert to that cat. It looks like she's feeding the cat some of that. Don't do that, Chantal. It's not good for her.
This is for like 12 million people. How can it be this big? Thank you, Pickle Soup. I was looking at pickle things online. I don't know why. I just realized. Okay, here.
No! Don't give her the... I'm about to get mad. Chantal, if you want to ruin your health, your choice, okay. Do not give that kind of food to a cat. No, ma'am. Not good for her. Stop it.
And
stop.
What was it that I found that was really funny? Big. Oh, it was like a...
Look, if you want to ruin your health, don't make your cat sick.
Support pickle. I'm eating... It's called pistachio. Pistachio dessert. Pistachio cream.
I'm just going to have a few bites, she said. Well, that was more than a few bites.
Biscuits and vermicelli. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, dear. I'm sorry. As soon as I feel a bit better, I've been having such bad health problems, Dodo.
You know what? This might be a freebie today. Let me put my... I'm going to put down my microphone. Sorry. I'm getting mad watching this. And I know that YouTube has rules against cursing and all that, and they ding you if you curse too early. I don't even give a shit no more. This one who talks about her health problems online, and then she does this shit right here. Are you kidding me? And on top of that, she's feeding it to the cat. That really burns me. You know, like that potentially making your cat ill because you're an idiot. And then you have the nerve to talk about other people's parenting.
I wouldn't be good company right now, I tell you.
And you know what? I'm someone, if somebody is an addict or they have a problem or an obsession, they're going through it. They're going through that private battle, that inner battle inside to get things right. I have all kinds of sympathy and humanity and compassion for that person. And if they needed someone to talk to or they needed help, I would help them find it. But I cannot and I will not give sympathy to someone like Chantal who gets online and hurts herself. And by doing this kind of content, she's hurting other people, triggering other people. Like, she wants to make herself sick. That's obvious. As I said before, with her, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Because she's not fighting to have an if in her life. She's pushing more towards the when it's going to happen. And that's her choice. Nobody can stop her. But if she's doing this stuff, she can choose to be offline and do it to where only she is affected. She comes online and she wants sympathy for what's wrong with her issue with food. Well, if she's going through her battles, if she's struggling and she's fighting, she knows how hard it is, right? She should know. So if you're going through it and if you're having your struggles, wouldn't you be mindful of other people who might be on YouTube in your audience? They might be going through it. They're struggling. They're battling. Why purposely trigger them with this crap? Oh, I'm so mad about this.
Snob, I promise. Okay. This is really good.
This is for the feeties. This is straight up for the feeties. She got this huge tin of whatever it is. She didn't know what it was, which points in the direction of somebody bought it for her. She's like, what is this? Like, she'd never eaten it before. Somebody had to buy that for her, whether it was Salah or somebody else. Somebody bought that. I promise you. Somebody wanted to see her eat that. Somebody probably paid for her to eat that on camera. Now she's showing off the entire thing, which, by the way, the feeties, they want to see that too. They want to see the portion that you're eating. That's part of their fetish. Chantal, take this shit to OnlyFans. Do you hear me? Take it to OnlyFans. Do it there. Find some other private forum, maybe Patreon. I don't care. Don't do it here. Have respect for people that are going through their battles with food. Do it the right way. If you're going to do it, I don't think you should be doing it. But if you're going to do it somewhere where only you are affected and only the people that want to see it can see it. Not just unsuspecting people that just innocently wander onto your channel thinking because you have tags on your videos that you are in recovery of some kind and you're not. They're going to see this crap and get triggered. Have some fucking respect for people that have food addictions.
You can knock someone out. It's not that too sweet either. I like that. Yeah. Hi, Elaine. You too. Thank you. Did I miss anybody? Hard to say. I'm sorry. No. Hey, Fufu Egg. Congrats on the plaque. It's your birthday? Happy birthday, Duck Puppet. A swimming pool of pudding for Howie. It's really delicious. I wanted to try something different. Hi, Caroline. I didn't want to try sorry.
And I'm sorry I'm getting mad over here, y'all. I can't help it. Between her feeding the cat something the cat should not have and her catering the feeders, yeah, I'm hot. I'm really hot.
I didn't want to try, I didn't want to have just another celebratory. I have to wash this again. Another kind of the same kind of cake as before. Hi, Green Grapes. It's not kanafa, no.
Yeah, let's talk about that kanafa. Is that the name of the dessert that she ate when she was at Natter's place? For those who were not around that time period, let me just rewind back in time for y'all. For those that didn't see the clip, because it is out there somewhere in somebody's archives or archive. I'm sure somebody has it. I'm going to go looking for it after this live. But Chantal did a live when she was still seeing Natter. She was in Natter's bedroom, and Natter had made this dessert, and it was reminiscent of, say, cheesecake with mango or something on top. Forgive me if I don't know the name, but she ate that plus pita pizza. And I looked up to see how many calories were in the dessert and the pizza. Y'all ready? 10,000 calories. She ate the pita pizza and she ate the dessert. 10,000 calories in one sitting. She ate almost all of the dessert, and she had like one slice left on her plate, and she had a bite of the dessert on her fork. And Natter was getting irritated because he wanted a little bit of it. So he went over to Chantal's plate and he took that little piece of dessert off her fork. So what does Chantal do? She freaked out. She panicked. She's like, no. And then she took the last piece that was on the plate and she shoved the entire thing in her mouth so that Natter couldn't have the last piece. She's got severe food aggression. So if she did that to that dessert then, imagine what she's going to do to this dessert now.
It's not. The top looks like kanafa, but kanafa is actually made with like a shredded pastry. This is noodles, the vermicelli noodles.
So we have basically pasta and sugar. Great.
Woo!
Diabetes says who? Diabetes says what?
So, what's going on? I won't be on for long because I can't stand it.
Now, she won't be on for long because, look, she's got that entire dessert sitting next to her. She wants to go to town on that thing. I promise you. I'm not being hateful saying that. That's just facts. She got this dessert sitting right next to her. She wants to dive in. She won't be able to stay away for long.
Is Olivia Newton-John, did she pass away? Hi, Vamp Diva. Thank
Don't bring up Olivia Newton-John. She's a great singer. Love her.
you.
Don't put her name in your mouth. It's too filthy.
Oh yeah, you're the inspiration.
Stop. No. No. Don't disrespect good music.
Thanks, Tracy Diets. Shelly, because my leg hurts today right now.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know what? Let me show you how much I don't care about your leg hurting. I really don't care. No.
Hey, nobody cares.
That's how I feel. Nobody
Hey,
cares.
nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nope. I don't care. I really don't care. Don't talk to me about your leg hurting at the same time you're over there making your blood sugar spike. Nope.
Thanks, Elaine. Hey, Maria's World. Tofu tikka masala. Oh, that sounds good, Green Grapes. Oh, she died. May she rest in peace. Oh. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
No, it's not the pretzels, ma'am. I have heard that when you have diabetes, high blood sugar, people in my comments have said that you'll get extremely hungry and extremely thirsty. Maybe if you ate less sugar, you would be less thirsty.
Beans Eckert. Oh, hello. Thanks for popping in. Hey, Nosferatu. You like calypso music? It's kind of something I can jive to. No. Malsada? What is that? Olivia Newton-John beans. Oh. Foreigner? Maybe Foreigner. I
No.
like that song. Remember, 40 years old. I feel so old. Oh well. Oh, really? Ghostface? I never heard of that. That sounds delicious.
Let me see if the chat portion has showed up. Give me just a second, y'all. I'm just going to refresh.
Which you will do on
There
my
it is.
birthday.
Okay, good.
I don't want my birthday. 40 years old. I feel so old. Oh well. Oh, really? Ghostface? I never heard of that. That sounds delicious. That love song.
So Zoe says, Foodie, why do you come online when you're in such pain? You should take a health break for a while. A health break? That would imply that she cares about her health. You mean to tell me that those of you that are in her chat, you haven't figured it out by now? Has she not given you guys enough clues? If you don't have enough clues, please go out and buy one. I think you desperately need it. She's getting online with high blood sugar, high blood pressure, out of control diabetes, getting online and having an entire tin of a dessert sitting right next to her. She don't care about her health. And she's not going to take a break for her health. No, she wants to come online and whine about her health and complain about it, but she's not willing to work on it.
You know what love song I like is I've been waiting for it.
Oh, no, you're not. You are not going to disrespect Foreigner. No, ma'am, not on my watch. Not today, not tomorrow, and not next week. You leave Foreigner alone. Why does she always go for my music? Stop that.
Girl like you.
No.
I remember hearing it once. They always.
Since we're here, I'm going to interject an interesting fact about that song, the Foreigner song, "Waiting." I've been waiting. Just an interesting tidbit. So when Foreigner was recording that song, there was a woman that came into the studio. Nobody knew who she was. She was extremely beautiful. And while Lou Graham, who was a singer of Foreigner, was singing the song, he could see her through the glass, and he was singing almost directly to her. But then after the song, she disappeared. But that's just something interesting about that song I thought you guys should know.
Play those songs, Foreigner. Usually when I'm waiting, like in an office or something, they play like that kind of easy listening. Remember, like waiting for my car to get fixed, and like this was like years ago. Even before I did YouTube, I was waiting in a dirty garage somewhere, waiting for my car to get fixed,
and she wishes somebody would sing that to her, "Waiting for You." Nobody's waiting for you, Chantal.
Just like
nobody would sing a love song like that to you ever. You don't inspire that kind of love in somebody.
Had all this anxiety about how much it was going to cost me.
For her, it wouldn't be like waiting for a girl like you. It'd be more like waiting for you to go away, waiting for you to leave.
Me, because every time you get your car fixed, it's friggin' arm and a leg, right? So they were playing that song in the background. That's what it reminds me of. Gasoline smelling garage. But I like the song. Anyway. Really, Sarah Jean? It was on there? New culture, new cuisine. Thank you, Valley. That's very nice and positive of you. 70s music? Like what? Welcome salam, Sue Ellen. Sue Ann Ola, sorry. I don't know why I always think your name is Sue Ellen. White Snake? What do they
Don't sing White Snake. No.
sing it? Or do they sing "Here I Go"?
No, no. Why is she disrespecting all the music I like? Don't sing White Snake.
Again on my.
Now I'm gonna whine.
Oh
No, stop it. No.
the hair metal band era.
Yeah, I grew up in the hair metal band era. I grew up in the 80s, y'all. I'm a child of the 70s. I was born in 71. I was there when MTV first started. I was there the first day that MTV came to be. And the first video that MTV played was the Buggles' Video Killed the Radio Star. Great song, by the way. Love that. But yeah, I grew up in the 80s with all the hair metal bands. It was because of MTV that I came to know about bands like Motley Crue and Scorpions, and it was a great time finding all that great music. Poison. It was fun. The 80s were fun.
Eyeliner, hairspray,
Yeah, what about it?
and tight pants.
Yeah, you know what? I loved it. I loved watching those videos. I love that bands back in the 80s, they put on a show, whether it was in a video or a concert. They dressed up. It was a good time. Everybody was partying. It was a good time for everybody. The 80s were fun.
Weird chest hair.
Shut up.
Your mom hates that White Snake song. I don't like it either that much, but I guess it's better than Dreamweaver.
What is wrong with Dreamweaver? There's nothing wrong with that song. Dreamweaver is a classic song, and it is so beautiful to listen to. I love that song. I can't believe she doesn't like it, but I'm glad she doesn't like it.
You could see Sola getting into that look. Well, maybe. No, I'm kidding. You always hated that song, Jaina. Okay, what's the song you hate the most? You want to bring Gargan for me? Oh, no way. Really? Is that a dessert? Hi, Cynthia. Dodo, have you ever tried this Lulu Sweets pistachio?
Again, the excitement over the food. She just had a few bites, and yet she keeps looking down at it like, you're not going to last the night.
Stacy's mom. I hate that song. I'm curious, Georgie. White Snakes lesser. Like what? I must know more White Snakes. You like talking to Arabic people? Me too. Roxanne.
Oh, God. I can't. She's disrespecting the police. I can't. Why? Why are we on this kick today to disrespect great music?
I like no, the police, I don't know. It's tasty. Yeah, it is tasty, eh, Dodo? Killing me soft.
No! I'm getting triggered. Please don't sing that. Don't do it. No.
Seattle grunge. I grew up with Seattle grunge too, and like Canadian grunge. Canadian grunge as in like Our Lady Peace. What else is Canadian grunge? Ow. The Matthew Good band. I used to love Matthew Good. I was obsessed. Hi, Sylvia.
Montel, what are you doing? Are you like scratching your butt? You keep reaching behind you and like, what are you doing? Are you like scratching your butt?
Refugees. Alice in Chains. Yeah, I know I know they're so popular, and I never liked his voice. I don't like the whiny, but like then again, I liked Our Lady Peace, and their voice is the most whiniest. Like I don't know, there was something like I don't know. They have a certain voice I don't like. Hi, Scriptgoat. And Skinny Bought by Poison. I never heard that one.
Good.
I heard Blitzkrieg Bop, which I don't like either. I never liked the Ramones. I don't like that.
Don't. Good. I'm glad you don't like the Ramones. They're a fantastic band. I never got to go to their concerts. I would have loved to go because the Ramones were intense. Love the Ramones.
I hate any song revolving around any specific person's name. Yeah, like isn't there a song called Amanda? I want to take you by surprise.
And you're going for Boston? And I'm getting a headache. She's disrespecting my music.
And make you realize.
No, no, no. Stop it. No, no, no.
Oh yeah, Justin Timberlake.
No. Why does she keep y'all in the chat that are giving her these song titles? You need to stop because I don't like her singing. She can't sing. Quit it. Stop that.
I just washed this and I have to wash it again because there's
Aw, poor thing. They maybe get more than one bias so you can change clothes.
probably vermicelli and Arabic coffee on it.
Well, the next time get a baby bib. Then you problem solved.
I do still love Journey.
She better not sing Journey.
Yeah. I love their music. Gurgan is a special day in Ramadan that is celebrated in Kuwait. Is usually celebrated on the 13th and 14th day of Ramadan. During the celebration, people hand out candy and nuts after iftar. No way! Oh, cool! I didn't know that. Or I think you might have told me about that, actually, babe, but I forgot. After at once. What's in this Arabic coffee? The Harry Potter ward? Oh, it hurts to laugh. Oh, to laugh, it hurts to sneeze, it hurts to complain, it hurts to be sad.
Yeah, it really hurts. That's why you're bending your back all the way back like that. Liatica. Okay.
Me when the carbs hit. Yeah, this thing has a lot of sugar, maybe. I don't know. Don't give me sugar or coffee. Let's have more coffee. Just a little bit. I'm going to be wired. Well, oh no, I spilled it all over myself. There's something wrong with this carafe. Oh, jeez. I had like 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, 2 chicken strips, some gherkin pickles.
Oh my God.
And yeah. Ollie, yes, Shannon. You know.
So is she confessing that she had a bee moment before the stream? Is that why she's so happy? Kind of sounds like it. That's why she's like flying on a high right now. She's been eating nonstop.
Ollie? I tried it twice. It's like one of my favorite desserts too. It's so good. Yes. Deli Nina, hello. Hey, Andre Marie, Jana. If they were like fake subscribers, YouTube said they would have got rid of them, and they're still, knock on wood, still up there. So no. I had COVID once. Yeah, it sucks. Beans, love this mood. Brittany. Oh, it's Brittany. I forgot. Beans.
You know, Chantal claims that she had COVID, but I got my doubts. I have doubts that she ever had COVID. And I know that COVID hits people differently. It affects people differently, but she's someone that she's got very poor health. I actually had to deal with the vid once. I had the Omicron variant. Worst experience ever. For over 6 weeks, I felt weak. I couldn't stand up. I was dizzy. I couldn't eat. It all I could do was sleep. I lost so much weight on COVID. So I seriously doubt that she had it.
Records. Thank you, Brittany. Me too. I like this mood. Relish. Hall and Oates. Do they sing? What songs do they sing? I like them.
No, what is this? A karaoke live?
I don't like Man Eater though, that song that much. But there's another song I like by them. Nice theory, Belly. Hi, SH. Relish on a burger. I don't even remember. What did I say about the relish on the burger when I was Cuba raging? I don't remember.
I do. You said it like this: relish on a burger. You were raging about relish on a burger and 3-wick candles. You were raging about some in front-loading washers.
The Canadian Lumberjack by Stompin' Tom. No way. I think I've heard it. I have to go back and listen, but just make a dish.
This person with the live chat, karaoke request, sing Kaga Juju, Too Shy, Shy, Hush, Hush, Eye to Eye. Oh, and they're asking her to sing Dead or Alive, You Spin Me Round. No. Why are they trying to ruin the 80s for me?
Where you do it totally wrong. Oh, a troll dish. I get it. Yeah. That would be a good idea. They would think I'm serious. I know it. Empty karaoke request. Sing Kajagu. Shy, anyway, or you spin me right round. Okay, Vamp Diva. Thank you. Thanks for the super chat. You know what? Too Shy was one of my favorite songs. Yeah, Too Shy songs.
Nope.
The Wedding Singer, yes. That's what it reminds me of, yeah. And the Boy George guy. Do you really want to hurt me? What am I?
Stop. I'm not dealing with her singing anymore.
Handsomest man. Handsomest.
That's a beautiful sound, isn't it? The sound of silence. Where Chantal is not singing. Let's all just enjoy a moment of silence together. It's lovely, isn't it? Too bad during a react it doesn't last long.
Man. Oh. Song? El Petit.
You know, if she keeps singing, this is going to be a shorter react because I'm going to zip past all the singing parts.
The never
Not from the never-ending story. I love that song.
Round.
No.
I'm not crying, guys. It's my makeup. Eye makeup irritates my eyes all the time. My earliest Beezer? Oh boy. There's too many. I don't know. Really not sure.
Wow. So you've been on YouTube for 7 to 8 years, and there were so many people who were your hardcore, die-hard Beezers. You had a whole group of them, and you can't remember a single one? I'm a reactor to you, Chantal. I can remember so many people that were like your OG Beezers. You got Plain Cheeseburger, Sofa King, Ashley Lamborghini. Okay, there's so many people that were in your chat. Then you can't remember anybody?
Can't think. Thanks, Andre Marie. Thanks, Sylvia. Hey, Black's Chaos. How are you? Hope you get the golden diamond. Thank you, Ghostface. Yeah, they like it was sent by UPS. Like I was getting emails that UPS was shipping it, and they keep you up to date. It was supposed to come on the 19th.
Y'all notice something? She's sitting there talking about the shipping. Do you see her eyes? When somebody lies, they tend to look side to side. She's got the shifty eyes going on right now.
Excuse me, sorry. And then Salah like got a call, and I think Baby said the guy was at the airport and they were going to deliver it within like the hour. Is that right? So it must be airmail.
Is that right? Like, you don't know?
Like, to get here that quick too. I mean, it have to be airmail. How can it be anything else? It can't be like local courier. They have to go over the sea. So yeah, it has to be by air. I guess they could take a boat, but like, I was afraid. Like I was like, it's gonna take forever. 2022, Monica, really? You can send BG a custom plaque that says I took a crack at it and all I got was a bruise on. Oh darn. Well, nothing to say to that.
Yeah, something interesting that I saw on Twitter. I saw a picture of Natter in a live that he did last night. And look, I don't know what happened with this court case. I have no news about that. But whatever happened, he was a happy fella. And he did a live where he showed a whole bunch of groceries in his kitchen. And guess what was on his counter? Pineapple. Why does that matter? Because French Fry Girl did a live where she talked about eating pineapple. And then after that, Chantal decided to not shut up about the pineapple. So interesting that he got a whole grocery haul and pineapples were a part of it. You buying his groceries still, Chantal? I think you are.
But yeah. I can't speak Arabic.
You're getting boring. Move along.
Chats, you know. My chats always just feel like sitting around shooting the crap, like shooting the you know, it's a saying, shooting the shit. They basically say that. But I don't like swearing. I'm trying not to swear. So anyway, sorry, I have a nose tick and it gets on my nerves. Is that like Tourette's? If you have a tick, it might be like a mild case.
Ma'am, I don't think you have Tourette's. Please don't claim to have things you don't have. It's a mockery of those who do have to deal with Tourette's. You claim to have so many things, but yet, have you been to the doctor to diagnose what's going on for real? You claim to have things, and at the same time, if you even suspect that there's something going on with you, you're not interested in treating those things. You just want to talk about them and add them to yourself to get sympathy. It's so sick.
Case. It's not like a full blown case, but
You don't
I
have
notice my
Tourette's.
nose moves like involuntarily. What's embarrassing? I don't know. Just that I've.
Speaking about ticks, again, something from Foodie's past. When she was heavy into the Coca-Cola and doing other kinds of party favors, yeah, she had some strange ticks. And a lot of people had the feeling that a lot of them were induced by the party favors. It's strange how, like with her ticks, they tend to show up when she's doing certain chemicals, but then they disappear after she stops doing them.
I'm afraid, like, I haven't been doing it as long as people like born and raised Muslim, and I'm just afraid that they're gonna watch me or something, or I won't be able to get down and up. Like I can sometimes do it, but not always because of like it depends if my leg hurts. So sometimes I have to sit for part of it, and the rest, you know what I mean? Like I do what I can. Hi, Marcia. Hey, Lady J. Tics can be a sign of being overly stimulated or slightly anxious. Really? I've always done it for like years. You like the song Pumped Up Kicks? Actually, like all the stuff that happened aside, I do like that song. I don't know. It is a good song. Your nose is beezing. Beezing.
And there's Amberlyn Reed that just entered the chat saying, congrats on getting your plaque. Well, you can congratulate her, but it's not a real victory, Amber.
He's autistic nonverbal. Oh, really? Vamp, do you have winners or something, okay? Or Home Sense. They have so many cute things. How do you know which one to buy and mix with the rest of your stuff? Like, I just can't. It overwhelms my brain. Hey, Lara's a girl's girl. You are really good. You're better than me. Really, Mary? I do have a lot of stress, I guess.
Stress from what? You don't do anything except eat.
I just stress about everything.
About what?
I would totally decorate your home. Yeah, I wish you could. Jeez. For real. I remember when I was seeing when you first moved into your place there.
Next.
Because people stare at you. I'm not going to lie. Like, I just got to a point where I don't care. Like, I don't care if people stare at me.
That's not true. You can sit there and say, I don't care what people say about me. I don't care if they look. But apparently you do care, Chantal, because you come online with all those filters running and you don't go out in public. And I remember how you were back in Canada. You know, like you hiding yourself and disguising yourself, it was a gradual thing. You went from being in the 300s with your weight and you didn't care about how you looked to as your weight started to increase, you know, you would wear things to disguise your weight. You would start to use more filters. And then you did the thing where you got very shy about one of your chins showing. So you would wear turtlenecks and pull the turtleneck above your chin. You would wear big, heavy coats to disguise your weight. You would go places and not get out of the car, or you would get angry if you went to the park and people parked next to you. You didn't want to be seen walking. I mean, you're not into fixing the problem. You're into disguising yourself, but you've gotten to a point where you can't hide anymore. And yet still, it's not a sign for you that you need to turn things around.
I actually like people to stare at me. Stare at me all you want. And anyway, everyone is sitting and looking at you. You know, you look, I do it. I stare at the people going down the aisle and watch them go to their seat. I don't know why. There's nothing to do. So, so you just have to say, can I have a seatbelt extender? And it's like, you know, it's noisy in there. So you have to ask loud. And people look at you. So some people are embarrassed by that, you know?
So if you're a person, you're super, super morbidly obese, and you want to travel, or you know you have to travel, why wouldn't you buy a seatbelt extender and carry it with you, knowing you're going to need it? If you feel embarrassed about asking for one, why not just buy one yourself and save some of the embarrassment?
Have I had my colors done? I did for like makeup with MAC a long time ago, and it was like plummy colors. People don't really stare in Kuwait. People are like most people lower their gaze here. So I would say no. But
I don't think that's true. I don't think people in Kuwait are rude, but we've seen all kinds of evidence that people do look at Foodie. I'm sure that there's a lot of things that there's a lot of times that people have stared at her and she just cut that footage out. We saw the way that people stared at her in Thailand. In Thailand, people were being bold and they literally would whip out their phones and film her. So I'm sure that she does get some stares.
on the plane, yeah, people stare hardcore on the plane. Like they stare at you. I bring my own seat. I gotta buy one. You know that? And you're right. People clog the windows. Libras are the best. No way, really? I didn't know that. I want another bite. Gonna foil.
See what I tell you? That dessert is right there. It's not even in the kitchen away from her. It's right there. She smells it. She sees it. Guess what's going to happen? She's going to eat it. So it's sitting right next to her. And she's like, remember what I said? Oh, I'm going to have a few bites. And it's right there next to her. He's like, oh, I want to have some more. She can't stay away from it. She can't. No impulse control, no self-control. That dessert is going to get polished off.
Okay, I'm only going to stay on for another 10 or so.
Yep, because she wants to finish the rest of it.
Don't worry, babe. I'm not eating it all. I'll save you a little. It's too big.
He's not. Salah would never take food away from her. Are you kidding me? He knows better. Can you imagine the death stare that he would get if he tried to take even a little bit of that dessert, even though there's more than plenty for her? He would get his hand bitten off. He's not going to eat anything after Chantal. Never. He would hear about it for the next week if he did.
Look at this. Delicious. It smells good.
I want to see her eat.
Sure of each other? That would be fun. My birthday is March 28th. They would have to wrap it around their body. The thin people would have to wrap it around their body 3 times. No, they can just pull the thing. I guess then there would be flaps going everywhere. The seatbelt flaps. Or they can make retractable things. I don't know. They can have dimmable windows. They can't make better seatbelts. I don't know. I'm buying my own extender when I can. When I can find one. You know?
Yeah, so Duck Puppet is asking the question that I just said, saying, can you buy a seatbelt extender and bring it on your carry-on so you don't have to ask? Yeah, problem solved if you did.
I don't know. It would stretch like normal, just pull out more. I can't. I used to work with one. Oh my gosh, we didn't get along at all.
So imagine that, an Aries person not getting along with another Aries. She's trying to make it sound like 2 Aries people cannot get along. I don't think it was because the 2 of you were Aries. Maybe she just didn't like you. You're an unlikable person, Chantal. Maybe it has nothing to do with the zodiac. Maybe it's just you. I'm sure there are people out there in my audience who fall under the Aries zodiac sign that they would say they don't claim you. They would never claim you. You are a shame to people that are the Aries. You like to boast about being an Aries, but you don't do the Aries people any kind of credit.
We would just like low key, passive aggressively insult each other all shift. And we were control freaks about what to do. Like, I don't know. I love Aries, but I'm a Sag. He's a Libra, me.
One moment. Okay, sorry about that phone call. Let's keep going.
Hi, Angel of Mercy. Yeah, I got an Aries tattoo, but like really, the more I know, like I just know I don't like them. I don't know why I got that. I thought it was a cool tattoo, I guess. An Aries, married to an Aries. I find Aries men are different than women, though. My Aries dad was such a narcissist, really? Hey, Frank White. He's a Libra. Oh, okay. Opposites attracting, That's a Janet Jackson song?
No, it's not.
Or is it Paula Abdul? Why would the plaque be fake? Like I'm at over 100,000 subscribers. So
Why would it be fake? Because you got it very, very quickly, Chantal, and we know you. You're a very impatient person. You were stuck at what, 97, 96K for the longest. And then you got impatient. You wanted to reach 100K by your birthday. So you want to make sure that happened. So you did the sub for sub thing to get to 100K. And then knowing that it would probably take a while to get the plaque if you got it, which there's a great chance that you probably wouldn't have, you decided, screw it. Not only do I want to reach 100K by hook or by crook, I'm going to go ahead and get the plaque, whether YouTube is going to give it to me or not. So we know you. You're a very impatient person, and you're going to make things happen, whether it's going to happen naturally or not naturally.
Like, they give you a plaque.
No. Wrong. Wrong. They don't give you a plaque. I've also heard that when you get a YouTube plaque, you have to pay for it. You got to pay $80 for the plaque. It's not something they give you for free.
You have over 100,000 subscribers. You know? I thought maybe because my channel got taken away once, but it's been taken back and there's no strike on my channel. So anymore.
It doesn't matter. You were terminated. And even though they gave your channel back, that matters.
So I got the email to redeem it because they send you an email. So yeah.
You know what? Let's just say on a devil's argument that you did get a plaque. So what? What does that matter for your channel? What does that matter for you? So you get something to hang on your wall. Your viewership sucks. The money you're making sucks. All of that is your fault. Your channel has not grown past the point of 100K, which proves that you bought your way there, because your channel isn't growing by leaps and bounds. The number of viewers has not gone up. So what does a plaque on the wall change? Absolutely nothing. You're scraping by the skin of your teeth. And you're still doing boring content. And you're still in bad health. And you still have your ongoing issues, like with the food. How has your life improved with a plaque on your wall? It hasn't.
I had a friend that was an Aries. That's so awful. Really. I think we're just really bitchy sometimes. Short-tempered, you know? I wonder, Applebee's, I don't know. Tornadoes of chaos, they're always adorable.
You know, Chantal likes to talk about zodiac signs, and she's so proud of being an Aries. I'm a Capricorn, Chantal. Capricorn people are known for being very grounded, very laid back, very chill, until you piss us off. You don't want to piss off a Capricorn because they hold a lot of stuff in and they have a tolerance. But once you pass that point, they will let go on you like you've never seen. And a Capricorn person, there's a thing called the Capricorn vibe check, and you would not pass mine because I'd see right through you. Capricorns, the way we go about things is once we're done with you, we're done with you. You know, we're all about loyalty. And once somebody is disloyal, there's no second chance. There's no forgiveness. We will pick you up, carry you to the edge of a cliff, drop you off the edge of the cliff, turn around and never look back. That's how we do things. So you think an Aries is ruthless? You haven't met a Capricorn before.
Timmy's becoming an Aries, yeah. You can't wrestle. This plaque is made by me in the factory of the Blue Windows production. CKR Tom, okay. Paula Abdul, huh. Okay. And opposites attracting, you know.
I wish you would stop singing, especially singing like a little kid. You know what, Chantal? I've been watching you for a long time, and you were acting, I hate to say this, but you were acting more of a grown-up when you were in Canada than you have been in Kuwait. I don't know what's going on with you, but it seems like you moving to Kuwait, you have regressed in your thinking and in your feeling and your emotional state. You're becoming way too childlike. And maybe that's by design or on purpose, but you were acting more like an older female in Canada. But when you went to Kuwait, it's like you were trying to go back and act like a child. You gave Salah all the responsibility. You basically took on this mind state of, I don't want responsibility. I want to act like a child. I want to be cared for like a child. And then you started talking like one. And it is so weird. It's like you really want to avoid adulthood on every level. And you don't seem to understand. You may think it's the greatest thing to give up all responsibility, all accountability, and be childlike. But by giving up everything, by giving up control to another person and becoming codependent on them in every way, that is so incredibly stupid and dangerous, because you're giving up control to another person. By being lazy and saying, I don't want it, you can have it, that means whoever has it can do whatever they want with it. And you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. By taking away the ground that you stand on and giving it to somebody else, you put yourself on a playing field of quicksand and you're sinking. Do you not see it? Do you not feel it? You're sinking.
That's so believable. I think I remember looking up fake ones just to see if it's possible to make a fake one, because people were saying like, and I was like,
If you knew you were going to get the real one, why would you look up the fake ones? Why would that even interest you? Why were you looking for the YouTube silver play button plaque loophole? You like to do that. You like to find loopholes, don't you?
like curious. I'm like, can you even do that? They didn't look like this at all.
Like you care. Fake anything is fine by you. Remember, all he has to do is fake love me. All I have to do is get fake subs on YouTube and reach 100K. All I have to do is get a fake plaque for YouTube, and then I can make content about it and brag to my subs, and they will believe me. But guess what? We don't believe you. We know the truth. We got proof it's fake. I just showed all the Twitter clips. Girl, you've been busted. That plaque is so fake. It's as fake as your marriage.
Well, I don't know. Plus the letter and everything. I don't know. It's just really
It's
weird.
a fake letter. It's obvious. It's a fake letter. Y'all saw it. Did it look cheap or what? The paper it was printed on looked cheap, like printer Xerox paper. An official letter would never look like that. The paper would be thick and it would look official.
If you go under 100K, nope, you get your plaque forever. Because at one point you did.
I think Chantal has some funny life goals where a lot of people would have life goals about, before I reach a certain age or before I die, I want to travel to Italy and I want to go to a vineyard and taste a certain kind of wine. I want to go to Europe and experience Europe. Her life goals are so simple and they're all about her ego and self-gratification. Before I get to a place where I am bedbound and sick and in the hospital, I want to see my channel reach 100K just for bragging rights. I want to get that YouTube silver play button plaque, even if it means I have to pay for it. Like, she's got some stupid, silly, self-gratifying, ego-boosting life goals. Nothing of substance.
100K, I guess. I don't know.
Before I leave this mortal coil, I want to know what it is to be married. So I will buy myself a husband, or I'll rent a husband. So it seems like that's all her life goals revolve around. Her channel reaching 100K, getting a fake plaque, and having a fake husband. Well, you've done all three. Well done. So what's next?
I don't think I'll ever get a diamond one. That would be, how many years would that take me? I'll be friggin' dead and gone. At that point, it would take me like a long time. Long time.
Girl, you ain't got that kind of money to buy your way to a diamond plaque.
Sometimes you feel like you should have been a mermaid. How expensive is rent? It depends. It's more affordable than Canada.
Yeah, I disagree. I don't see how rent in Kuwait could be cheaper for her if she's paying for her place, maybe a place for Salah. Her currency is basically worthless in Kuwait. I would think it would actually be cheaper to live in Canada. I think if she went to Canada, she would run into problems with finding a place to live because of her bad credit and her bankruptcies. But I just don't see how it'd be cheaper to live in Kuwait.
Oh, really, Capone? Allergies? Why?
Hurry up. I'm getting impatient for this to be over.
I had one here. It's growing back. They don't go away. Press zero not to pop it. Long live Wordsworth. Congrats, Chantal. I've been visiting for years for this day. Thank you, Melly. Yes, I know. A lot of you have been here forever. I remember all you guys. Forever and ever.
That's not true. I don't recognize any old beezers in her chat unless they're hiding under different names.
Mary, it's not. You know what? It's not. My back doesn't hurt at all. It's my freaking thigh.
Well, get up and move then.
Draw a face on the wart. I know. I don't even have a pen. I'm such a mess.
That's a face right there.
Anyway, Mike. Hi, Mike. Thank you. That's really nice of you to say.
Why is she talking like that? She's talking like a little kid. Urgh! Talk like an adult woman. Stop talking like a little kid.
Oh, really, Vanna? A chemist. A chemist? Is that what? Where? Is that like European? Like where you call it a chemist, a pharmacist? Canada. Oh boy. Niagara Falls. I don't know. Or go see the big sequoias.
You know what? We only got like 15 minutes left. I think we're done here. I really think we're done. She's getting boring. I mean, this live wasn't really spicy. So we'll just cut it off here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.